Hey everyone, I'm Todd with InternalArchitect.com, and today I want to talk about how you can change your path at any time. I have conversations with people and about how it's difficult to kind of get out of the rut that they're in, right? And they are busy doing, they're busy in that work life, bills, just in that round and round vicious circle that that it's hard to kind of focus on anything else, and there's no balance in life. So why is that hard? Well, it's easy to become complacent in our life. We enjoy kind of the repetition of what happens, and having no variety kind of gives us a feeling of security, and not being able to have too many outside influences, throw wrenches into what we are wanting to do. And that's one of the toughest things to break the mold of, and finding balance is getting out of doing the one thing that we do all the time. And normally for most people, it's that all we do is work, or we work to pay bills. We then we come home and we do a little family stuff, and then we go to bed, and we get back up and do it all over again. Get up, go to work, come home, a little bit of family time, watch TV. And so there's this vicious circle that needs to be broken. So the biggest thing to do is try to acknowledge that you want to change, that you're getting sick and tired of the same old thing every single day. And what really it comes down to is realizing, and like I said, acknowledging that is what is going on in your life. So to make a choice of, after you realize what is happening, then you can go and start down the path of making those conscious decisions to change. Yes, you still have to get up and go to work, and you have bills, you have kids, you have family, but what do you do during all that free time that you spend watching TV, or drinking beer with the boys, or whatever it is? You can start kind of figuring out your time management a little bit to help focus on what it is you want to accomplish. And so by doing this, just becoming aware of the choices that you make really make a big impact on what decision that you want to take your life in. For me, it was important. I realized that I was spending a lot of time, when I felt like I was bored, on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. And next thing you know, it's like 2-3 hours have gone away that I could have been really productive at doing stuff. Or I've been watching TV, and next thing you know, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I've just wasted a quarter of the day doing nothing, not being productive of anything that I was wanting to be passionate about. So I became aware, and acknowledged the fact that I was needing to make that change. And so I started making choices, and the first one was for me taking a huge step back from social media, Facebook in particular, because I realized that was a huge time suck for me. And that freed up a lot of time to start working on putting together videos, and coming up with topics, and working on Internal Architect, and doing things that I felt really important. And then I started taking that action to kind of put it all together. And it took time. Don't get me wrong. It took a lot of time to boil it all down and start figuring out the intricacies of everything. And that was probably the best part about it, is I went from being really distracted and, you know, not really learning anything, to a full set or a full mindset of just learning and growing as a person, you know. So it really changed my aspect of what I really wanted to do, and making those conscious decisions were really, really huge. So yeah, if you feel like you are kind of going through that same thing, stuck in a rut, you know, take a step back, take a look at what's going on with time, and take a look at why you might be having a hard time figuring out what you know what you need to do, and you can actually start writing some things down, and taking those steps, and moving forward with the next step of changing that path that you've been on, and getting out of that rut that you've been in. So hope this has been a beneficial video for you. If there's anything you like or don't like, hit me in the comments below, and you know, I'll respond to them as fast as I can. All right, hope you have a great day, and see you soon.